programming on KCET. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message has been transmitted by request from the Santa Barbara County Emergency Management and the San Bernardino Police Department. At around 5:35 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a silver alert warning has been issued for a missing persons unit. He is described as 6 feet 1.5 inches tall and is around 185 to 191.5 pounds. He also has a mustache and a salt and pepper goatee. His vehicle is a 1987 S1800 International dump truck with an orange split diamond logo on the grille. Golden orchid color. Any information is to call state police at #77 when you can do so safely. Stay tuned for further updates. We interrupt your news program to deliver urgent news for this portion of this message. A Metroliner commuter train is heading straight towards the dump truck. Mandatory evacuations have been placed for the entire Santa Barbara areas. Take a battery-powered radio and tune to 1240 FM or 1240 AM on your radio dial for later statements on this developing story. Stay tuned for further updates. All broadcasting has been discontinued for this audio duration portion of this message. We interrupt your news programming on KCET serving the Los Angeles area to deliver breaking news only on KCET for an urgent bulletin of this developing story. This message has been transmitted by request from Operation Lifesaver and the NTSB. The dump truck has collided with the Metroliner commuter train. The commuter train was in excess of 65 miles per hour. The dump truck has shattered to pieces, but no sign of the driver. Tune your radio to your local stations to provide more coverage on this horrific developing story. Tune to 1240 FM and 1240 AM on your radio dials for later statements from NTSB officials. Stay tuned for further updates. Broadcasting is still discontinued until further notice. Stand by for this message. We interrupt your programming on KCET for a heartbreaking update on the crossing collision in Santa Barbara. This message has been transmitted by request from the San Bernardino County Emergency Management and the Englewood Fire Rescue. The driver, who has been identified as 37-year-old Jamie Farias, was confirmed to being killed instantly by the commuter train. Rescue personnel's attempts of CPR and revival were unsuccessful. Later statements will be made in this broadcast by NTSB and Operation Lifesaver officials. Please stand by for the audio duration portion of this urgent message. The NTSB has fully begun their investigation at this time. Fire rescue personnel are currently attending to severely and critically injured passengers. In all total, 12 passengers have suffered seriously severe and critical injuries from the collision. It is unknown what the causes of the crash are, so stay calm. Tune to 1240 FM and 1240 AM on your radio dial for later statements from Operation Lifesaver officials. Regular programming is still discontinued for the time being. Stay tuned for further updates and please stand by for the audio duration portion of this message. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcasting systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message in conjunction with federal, state, and local authorities to participate in this emergency alert system. This message has been transmitted by request of the United States government to participate in this emergency. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news updates to your assigned areas. You are listening to KCET serving the Los Angeles area. Do not use your telephones unless you are in critical need of medical or life-threatening emergency. The emergency action notification has been activated. We interrupt your programming. This is a national emergency. Important guidelines will follow. This message has been transmitted by request from the NTSB and Operation Lifesaver. It has been confirmed that brush obstructing the crossing was the cause of this chaotic disaster. Major changes will be made by Amtrak and Metroliner Board of Directors. We thank you for your amazing cooperation during this critical emergency. We will return your local stations back to KCET for regularly scheduled programming. Repeating again, the emergency action notification has now been terminated.